Good afternoon everyone. Right, this afternoon we've come a couple of miles along the road from the fairy pools to the Glen Brittle waterfalls. Now these are described by a lot of people as an alternative to fairy pools, and they are already, by the looks of things, a lot quieter. Much less parking, but parking is free. So we'll quick scan around behind us. You can see not a lot of parking, but it's not full. So I really think they are quite a bit quieter. So let's go and take a wander and see what we can see. Dogs on leads, because this really is sheep country around here, until I get a better live place. Wow! Well, I wasn't expecting that. Oh wow! So we've got the same real blue of the fairy pools, but that is far more water than the fairy pools had. Look at that, guys! So that's pretty impressive. I'm looking forward to the rest of the walk. Excellent, so as we can see, a more rugged path, but still, at this stage at least, a well marked path. This is a fairly steep track, we're rising pretty quickly, but again still a good track as far as we've gone. I'm just going to take a pause there and have a look around us. So we've just got that bit of cloud on the mountains, which is lovely, and I can see a lock just ahead of us. Very nice. See, very short while we've already risen quite a reasonable amount. There looks to be viewing platforms coming off the main track, so we will go along and see what we can view. There we go. Lovely view. Water cascading down. Stunning. And bearing in mind, I've been saying all week, we haven't got much water at the moment. So, considering there's not much water around, that is looking pretty good. I'm not going to walk out to all the viewing platforms because it does take a lot of energy. But hopefully on the way up, I'll be able to see which ones are worth it from the way back down. There are several different tracks. I've just watched another girl come over one much closer to the falls, but at big steps on. So I think we'll stick to our track. Hey little legs! Well, having said I'm not going out to platforms, I can't resist the sound of running water. Okay, so another lovely spot there. Isn't that gorgeous? I must say, so far, pretty impressed. Nice little paddle for the dogs. And I think I do want to get over close to the falls. That's probably the path I want to be on. But we'll let the dogs have a drink first. Just peering over their side there, we've got sort of series of gentle cascades, still in this very gorgeous blue. And again, aren't we spoiled with scenery? I suspect you could make walks, all day walks from here, and I imagine people do, considering how busy, how manic it is. Just 2 miles down the road, we've got peace, we've got tranquility here. Now I'm not out for a long walk today. Merlin and I rather overdid it yesterday, so I think we're going to very carefully go down this track here and back onto that lower one. Okay, I can't easily get back onto the track next to the water, but in all honesty I think we've seen the main falls now. Having said that, I can hear water higher up. We'll go on a little bit further. Well, that track obviously didn't exist, it came to nothing, probably just a bit of a sheep track. But I've walked on, and it really is stunning out here. I'm going to have to make myself turn around or I'm going to get carried away today, but I think you can enjoy this walk for a very long time. I can very clearly see there's no livestock down there, so I've let the dogs off lead, but this really is quite a steep track. I can see another track over there which looks less steep but leads to the same place, so I'm just going to walk on a bit and see if I can find that route. Come on guys, this way. For those of you who haven't walked with me before, I do have balance issues and fibromyalgia. Don't let it stop me doing anything, but particularly when I'm out in a remote area like this, I do try and be half sensible. Right, well, I'd have expected the track to come down from about there, but it obviously doesn't. So there's another series of lovely little cascades coming down. Okay, so we're backtracking, and I might just have to accept I got it wrong today, took the wrong track, won't see as much of the falls as I'd like, or I go and walk a bit extra. I'll see. It is still a lovely viewpoint from up here, and look, got water ahead of us, more mountains. But it's definitely worth the walk. Good girl. Good boy. So looking down from here, it's very clear that that's probably the track I wanted to be on. Like I say, it's not a problem. We've got a few more cascades down there. It doesn't detract from this walk at all. But if you're coming out to do it yourself, maybe stay a bit close to the falls. Hey, you might as well learn from my mistakes. What a view ahead of us though. I have just crossed over to the other track, so let's take a quick look. Got those lovely rock formations going down there. There we go, and that shows the track you probably want to be on to be a bit closer, but hey, so clear, so beautiful. I am crossing back onto the other track. Can you see all these grassy, tufty bits? We're right near the edge of a steep drop. I don't want to trip. Okay, we're nearly back down to the bottom, taking a slightly different route. There are people having a swim and playing waterfall, and good for them. I must say, it doesn't look deep enough or worth it enough for me right now. Although the plus side, this time of day, I haven't had the midges, which is really nice. Please remember, if you are going to dip or swim, don't scream and whinge about it. If you really can't cope with the cold, don't do it, because you ruin the experience for everyone else walking in the area, and it gives us all a bad reputation. Right, that is our last look at the falls before we leave. So I would say definitely come here. If you're in the area, particularly if you're going to see the fairy falls anyway, or go for a long walk in the area, come and see the Glen Brittle falls. But the most impressive part is pretty much right next to the road. So yeah, definitely worth seeing. I probably wouldn't drive out a long way to do so. I hope you enjoyed that walk, guys. Take care, and we'll see you all again soon.